Something unbelievable just happened in the world of hip-hop, and K-Flock is at the center of it. A secret studio session, one that was supposed to stay completely private, has now leaked online, and fans everywhere are in shock. What we're about to show you is not just rave footage. It's a glimpse into the creative process of one of the most talked-about rappers in the game. People are already talking, sharing clips, and dissecting every single second of this session, and the reactions are absolutely wild. K-Flock has always been known for his energy, his raw talent, and the intensity he brings to his music. But what fans are seeing in this leaked footage goes beyond that. This is a side of him that almost nobody has witnessed before. Unfiltered, authentic, and completely in the moment. Every beat, every freestyle, every bar shows why he's quickly becoming one of the most exciting and controversial figures in the rap scene today. The leak has sent shockwaves across social media. Fans are flooding platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, reacting to what they've seen and sharing their favorite moments. Clips are going viral, hashtags are trending, and debates are heating up. What does this session reveal about his upcoming music? Is this the best K-Flock we've ever seen? And most importantly, why was this footage supposed to stay secret in the first place? In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about K-Flock's secret studio session. From the leaked clips themselves, to fan reactions, to insider commentary on what this could mean for his career. We've got all the details. By the end, you'll understand why this moment has everyone talking and why it might just be one of the most talked about leaks in recent hip-hop history. K-Flock has always been a figure who commands attention in the hip-hop scene, but this leaked studio session has taken that attention to a completely new level. For years, fans have watched him climb the ranks, captivated by his raw energy, his fearless lyricism, and his ability to bring the streets to life through music. But now, for the first time, people are seeing the real process behind the music, unfiltered, intense, and completely revealing of who K-Flock really is as an artist. The footage shows him moving seamlessly between freestyles, experimenting with beats, and delivering verses with a precision and emotion that few have seen before. Every line, every gesture, every pause seems loaded with intention, showing why he's earned such a reputation as one of the most exciting talents in the rap game today. The session itself appears to have been recorded in a small, private studio, far from the glitz and glamour of mainstream recording spaces. This intimate setting allows K-Flock to showcase his artistry in a raw and personal way. There are moments where he stops, listens intently to playback, adjusts lyrics on the fly, and even engages with producers over minor tweaks. Fans who have seen the clips online are noting how seriously he approaches his craft, balancing creativity with technical skill. This isn't just about energy or hype. It's about shaping a sound and delivering music that resonates, both in the streets and in the charts. As soon as the leak hit social media, the reactions were instantaneous. Fans immediately began dissecting every clip, sharing timestamps of his best freestyles, and debating which bars would make it to upcoming releases. Hashtags referencing the leaked session began trending within hours, as listeners shared their excitement, admiration, and even surprise at how much raw talent was on display. The comments section across platforms like Instagram and Twitter is filled with messages praising his work ethic, his creativity, and the intensity that he brings to every verse. Some fans are even calling this session a defining moment in his career, suggesting that it gives a glimpse into a side of K-Flock that he hasn't revealed before. Industry insiders also weighed in on the significance of the leak. According to sources close to the artist, the session was meant to be completely private, a place for experimentation and development without the pressure of public scrutiny. The fact that it's now circulating online changes the game, not just for K-Flock, but for the perception of his upcoming projects. Producers, collaborators, and label executives are now aware that fans have seen material that was never meant to be public, and this could affect how upcoming tracks are released, marketed, and received. What makes this session even more intriguing is the creativity and spontaneity on display. K-Flock doesn't just follow beats or rehearse pre-written lyrics. He experiments, tests flows, and adapts to the energy in the room. There are moments where he pauses mid-verse, repeats lines, or tries alternative rhymes, showing an artist deeply engaged in the craft. This level of dedication, combined with his street credibility and authenticity, is what sets him apart from many other artists in the scene. Fans are witnessing the artistry that often goes unnoticed, the meticulous attention to detail that transforms raw energy into chart-topping music. The leaked session also gives insight into K-Flock's mindset and ambition. In conversations captured on the footage, he discusses upcoming projects, potential collaborations, and the direction he wants his music to take. There's a sense of vision and strategy behind the raw energy. He's not just making music in the moment, but thinking critically about how it will impact his career, his legacy, and his position in the hip-hop hierarchy. This strategic approach, combined with his natural talent, explains why he's able to dominate both the streets and the charts simultaneously. While the leak has sparked excitement, it has also raised questions. Fans are curious about how this material will be used, whether it foreshadows upcoming releases, and how the artist himself feels about it being public. Despite the questions and the surprise, one thing is clear. K-Flock has captivated his audience yet again, proving that his talent, work ethic, and creativity remain unmatched. The leaked studio session isn't just a behind-the-scenes look, it's a statement, a moment that reinforces why he is one of the most compelling figures in contemporary hip-hop. The moment the secret studio session leaked, social media exploded with reactions from fans, influencers, and music enthusiasts worldwide. Clips of K-Flock in the booth, freestyling with unmatched energy, were shared across Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, quickly going viral. Fans dissected every line, every rhyme, and every beat drop, debating which moments were the most impressive and predicting which bars might make it to his next official release. The leak wasn't just a surprise, it was a cultural moment, giving fans a rare, unfiltered look at the artist's creative process. Within hours, hashtags referencing the session were trending, and countless memes and reaction videos flooded social media feeds. The fan reactions were intense and overwhelmingly positive. Many praised K-Flock's energy, authenticity, and technical skill, emphasizing how raw and real the footage felt. Unlike polished music videos or studio releases, this session captured the artist in a completely unguarded state. Fans noticed his meticulous approach, pausing to perfect verses, experimenting with alternative flows, and collaborating closely with producers in real time. It was clear that this was more than just a recording session. It was a masterclass in creativity, dedication, and passion. Some even described it as one of the most exciting moments in his career, arguing that it revealed a side of K-Flock that few had seen before. The leaked footage also sparked intense speculation about upcoming music. Fans theorized about which lines or freestyles might appear on future singles or albums, analyzing lyrics for hidden meanings or references to his life, his city, and the people around him. Some lines were interpreted as previews of his evolving style, suggesting that K-Flock is experimenting with new flows, rhyme schemes, and production techniques. The anticipation grew exponentially, with every fan eagerly awaiting official releases to see which moments from the leaked session would be transformed into finalized tracks. Insider commentary added another layer of intrigue to the leak. Sources close to K-Flock revealed that the session was meant to be private, a place for him to test ideas, push boundaries, and collaborate freely without public scrutiny. The leak, therefore, was a double-edged sword. On one hand, it gave fans an unprecedented glimpse into his artistry. On the other, it exposed material that was not yet finalized, raising questions about creative control and artistic intent. Some industry insiders noted that leaks like this can be risky, potentially affecting marketing strategies, release plans, and the impact of upcoming projects. Despite the unexpected exposure, K-Flock's professionalism and creativity shone through. In the leaked footage, it's evident that he is deeply engaged in the craft of music making. He carefully listens to playback, discusses adjustments with producers, and experiment with alternative flows to perfect his sound. This level of focus and precision demonstrates that he is not just relying on raw talent or street credibility. He is committed to refining his artistry and ensuring that each track reaches its fullest potential. The social media frenzy also sparked debates among fans and critics about the authenticity of his music. Many argued that the leaked session proved K-Flock's lyrical skill and ability to create in real time, while others speculated on how much of this content would appear in future releases. Analysts highlighted the session as evidence that he is not only a performer but also a creative force capable of innovating within hip-hop, pushing boundaries, and challenging expectations. As the leak continued to circulate, discussions about K-Flock's work ethic, vision, and influence dominated online conversations. Fans praised his relentless dedication, noting that the session provided a rare, unfiltered glimpse of the effort and strategy behind the music. Observers emphasized that this leak, while unexpected, only heightened his credibility and mystique as an artist, solidifying his position as a rising star in contemporary hip-hop. The leaked studio session not only caused a social media storm, but also caught the attention of industry insiders, critics, and fellow artists. Music executives, producers, and collaborators began analyzing the footage, recognizing both the raw talent and the strategic vision behind K-Flock's approach. Many were impressed by the level of professionalism he demonstrated despite the casual, intimate studio setting. The session revealed an artist who doesn't just rely on hype or street credibility. It showcased someone meticulously refining his craft, thinking ahead about how his lyrics, flows, and beats would resonate with fans and the broader music industry. Producers who have worked with K-Flock privately confirmed that this was exactly the type of environment where creativity thrives. Studio sessions like this, often unseen by the public, allow an artist to experiment freely without the pressures of commercial expectations. K-Flock was seen testing different rhythms, layering vocals, and improvising bars that alternated between aggressive street narratives and more introspective themes. This balance demonstrated not only his versatility but also his awareness of the diverse audience he appeals to, from hardcore fans in his hometown to a global streaming audience hungry for his music. Fellow artists also weighed in on the leak. Some praised him publicly on social media, highlighting his lyrical prowess and flow, while others shared private insights, noting that this session exemplified the kind of creative discipline that separates rising stars from fleeting talent. Comments ranged from admiration for his freestyling ability to astonishment at the energy and focus he brought to every track. A few even suggested that the leaked material could redefine expectations for his upcoming projects, hinting that fans might witness a new side of K-Flock, one that blends street authenticity with polished musicality. The leaked session also sparked conversations about the role of social media in modern hip-hop. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter allowed fans to react instantly, dissecting every bar, gesture, and production choice. Memes, reaction videos, and fan edits spread like wildfire, turning the leak into a global discussion. Industry analysts noted that while leaks can pose challenges for marketing strategies, they also create organic hype, giving artists like K-Flock unprecedented visibility and fan engagement. In this case, the leak inadvertently amplified his presence, cementing his status as a must-watch figure in rap. Inside the studio, the footage revealed more than just bars and flows. It exposed his artistic mindset. K-Flock frequently paused to evaluate word choice, cadence, and rhyme schemes, demonstrating a meticulous approach that blends intuition with deliberate craftsmanship. He consulted with producers on subtle changes in beat patterns, experimented with layering different vocals, and even tried alternative lyrics for emphasis or impact. This iterative process showed that he views music not only as performance but also as a strategic endeavor, where every element contributes to the overall effect and audience reception. The implications of the leak extend beyond artistry. Sources close to K-Flock suggest that this session could influence the rollout of upcoming singles, music videos, and potential collaborations. Producers and managers are now considering how to integrate elements from the session into official releases, balancing the organic excitement generated by the leak with polished, commercial-ready tracks. The challenge is maintaining authenticity while maximizing impact, and insiders believe K-Flock is well-positioned to achieve both. Fans, meanwhile, continue to dissect the footage. Each freestyle bar, ad-lib, and offhand comment becomes a topic of debate, with predictions about which lines will appear on future releases and what new stylistic directions he might explore. The session has essentially become a blueprint for fan engagement, sparking discussions that extend beyond the music itself to his creative approach, mindset, and future potential. As the leaked studio session continued to circulate, it wasn't long before controversy began to emerge alongside the excitement. While most fans praised K-Flock's raw talent and creative energy, a smaller group of critics questioned the leak's authenticity and potential impact on his career. Some suggested that releasing unfinished material could create unrealistic expectations for his upcoming tracks, while others debated whether this exposure might compromise the surprise and impact of his official releases. Despite these concerns, the general consensus remained overwhelmingly positive, with fans and insiders alike agreeing that the session highlighted the depth of his artistry. Rival artists and industry observers also weighed in. In a highly competitive music scene, leaks like this can be a double-edged sword. Some rivals use the opportunity to critique, question, or even challenge K-Flock's dominance, while others publicly acknowledged his skill, emphasizing the dedication, talent, and focus displayed in the studio. Hip-hop has always thrived on competition, and this leak intensified the dynamics, reminding everyone that K-Flock is not just a rising star but a serious contender in the genre. Meanwhile, fan engagement reached unprecedented levels. Platforms like Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube were flooded with reactions, breakdowns, and theories about the material in the session. Clips were replayed, lines were dissected, and fans speculated endlessly about the content of future releases. The leaked session became a conversation starter, sparking discussions not only about K-Flock's technical skills but also about his lyrical themes, authenticity, and artistic vision. The buzz generated by fans and media alike elevated his profile, ensuring that everyone in the industry had eyes on him. Media outlets jumped on the story, framing the leak as one of the most significant moments in contemporary hip-hop. Music journalists dissected the footage, highlighting the intensity, creativity, and professionalism that K-Flock exhibited. They emphasized how rare it is for fans to gain such unfiltered access to an artist's creative process, and they speculated on how the session might influence both upcoming releases and his long-term career trajectory. The combination of insider insight and fan reaction painted a picture of an artist at a turning point, someone poised to transition from a rising talent to a defining figure in hip-hop. The leaked session also revealed more subtle aspects of K-Flock's personality. Beyond the bars and beats, viewers observed his work ethic, his attention to detail, and his collaborative approach with producers. He repeatedly tested flows, experimented with different cadences, and made adjustments based on the energy in the room. This meticulous attention highlighted his commitment to authenticity, showing that even as a rising star, he takes his craft seriously and invests himself fully in every lyric, beat, and performance. Despite the initial shock and excitement of the leak, it became clear that K-Flock is turning this unexpected exposure into an advantage. By demonstrating his versatility, creativity, and dedication, he has strengthened his relationship with fans and positioned himself as a formidable presence in the industry. Far from being a setback, the leak has amplified his visibility, created a viral moment, and solidified his reputation as an artist who delivers both talent and authenticity. The aftermath of the leaked studio session has created a ripple effect that continues to influence K-Flock's career, fan engagement, and industry perception. What started as a private glimpse into his creative process has evolved into a defining moment in his rise to prominence. Fans are more invested than ever, dissecting every detail, sharing their favorite moments, and anticipating what's next. Social media remains ablaze with discussions about his freestyles, lyrical prowess, and unique energy in the studio. The leak, while initially unplanned, has inadvertently provided a masterclass in building hype, demonstrating how an artist can leverage even unexpected exposure to strengthen their brand and connect with audiences on a deeper level. Music industry insiders have noted that this session solidifies K-Flock's position as a serious player in hip-hop. Producers, label executives, and collaborators have observed that his approach to the studio reflects not just talent but strategic thinking. Every pause, every revision, and every interaction with producers highlights his dedication to producing music that is both authentic and commercially viable. The meticulous attention he gives to layering vocals, experimenting with beats, and perfecting rhymes demonstrates that he understands the balance between raw street energy and polished production, a combination that resonates with a wide audience. The leak has also increased anticipation for his upcoming projects. Fans are speculating about which tracks from the session will appear on his next album or singles, and social media is filled with predictions and wish lists. Some speculate that lines from the freestyle portions will be included, while others anticipate reworked versions of the beats and flows captured in the footage. This level of engagement is unprecedented, turning the leaked session into a blueprint for fan interaction and expectations. The hype surrounding K-Flock's upcoming releases has grown exponentially, fueled by the authenticity and energy showcased in the leaked material. Rival artists and collaborators have also acknowledged the session's impact. Some have reached out publicly or privately to express admiration, recognizing that K-Flock's talent and commitment to his craft are on full display. Others are keenly aware of the competitive implications, understanding that this leak positions him as a force to be reckoned with in hip-hop. The attention has amplified his influence in the industry, not only as a rising star but as someone capable of shaping trends, inspiring peers, and captivating audiences globally. Ultimately, the secret studio session leak has proven to be a pivotal moment in K-Flock's career. It has showcased his artistry, amplified fan engagement, sparked industry discussion, and created unprecedented anticipation for his next moves. While leaks can be unpredictable and sometimes challenging, in this case, it has strengthened his profile, validated his talent, and underscored why he is one of the most exciting and dynamic artists in contemporary hip-hop. In the next part, we'll summarize the key takeaways, highlight the fan and industry impact, and explore what this could mean for K-Flock's trajectory in the coming months and years. If you've been following the shocking leak from K-Flock's secret studio session, you already know this is a moment fans will be talking about for years. What we've seen is more than just music. It's a glimpse into the dedication, creativity, and raw talent that make K-Flock one of the most exciting figures in hip-hop today. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on breaking news, exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, and all the latest updates from the biggest names in music, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you